Here's the analysis result for the guy you filled out the survey for. He scores B+. He's a good guy. Welcome to the Strong Brew, where you get answers to questions you're not supposed to ask. These are some things you may want to know about the man in your life. If you do really well in your career, will he become insecure? Will he try and use money to control you? Will he share housework or just make you do it all? In fights, when he gets angry, does he get aggressive? During intimacy, does he understand that no means no? Is he jealous, suspicious, or possessive? Will his attitude towards you change after having kids? Will he treat your parents with respect? What if you have conflicts with his parents? We tell you what you need to hear, not what you want to hear. These are things nobody else will tell you. Things that are important for your future. This is a safe space for truth. No judgment, no platitudes, no login, no payment either. Our questions are from real life, but our answers come from science. Now, I built this thing, me and my husband, and honestly, we built it and we live it. We are both Stanford grads, we both have worked at Google, and we've been happily together since 1998. Along the way, we've added a son, now 13, and 4 dogs. We are genuine folks. If you're a woman trying to understand any man in your life, here is how it works. Go to www.thestrongbrew.life. Click on the Understand a Guy button there. Answer 10 questions about him. Watch a video tailored to your guy. That's all there is to it. It is completely anonymous, no login, no payment, no games, no manipulation. This analysis is obtained by combining solid trait psychology with cutting edge AI ML. We represent each person's personality with what is known as a feature vector. This has 10 elements, so our data is effectively 10-dimensional data. In case you're wondering how we can infer so much from just 10 questions, well, 10-dimensional data is very complex. There is a lot you can learn from that level of detail.
Okay, I think that does it for the preamble. Now let's plunge in. Let's start with this guy in his career. Will he go far or just talk big?
He's the kind of person who actually puts in the work, so it's very likely he'll go far in his career, not just sweet talk. You'll see his progress in quiet, steady steps rather than big dramatic leaps, and he's skilled at what he does. Still, his commitment and intelligence help him overcome these bumps.
Can he bounce back from failure?
When things go wrong at work, he's more likely to stay calm and collected rather than break down. He won't get easily rattled or lose his temper. Instead, he'll quietly think things through and try to find a sensible solution.
What do people at work think of him? Do they like him?
People at work usually like and respect him. He treats others kindly and speaks politely, so he rarely gets into arguments or causes drama. Even if he disagrees with someone, he's good at handling it calmly and respectfully.
If you do really well in your career, will he become insecure?
He will be genuinely proud of your success. Your achievements will make him happy rather than jealous or competitive. He isn't the sort to measure his worth against yours, so you don't have to hide or downplay your victories.
What if you start earning more than him?
He's unlikely to secretly resent you or feel insecure if you earn more than him. Instead, he'll quietly respect your hard work and be glad for your success. He may not be the most openly expressive, but deep down, he'll feel happy for you.
Next, let's talk about how he is with money. Does he overspend? Is he reckless with money?
He's not the most organized person when it comes to money, so sometimes things might get a bit messy. He doesn't go wild with spending or buy things just for show, but he may forget to track expenses or put off planning ahead. Just be aware that at times bills or budgets might slip his mind.
Does he show off and pretend to be richer than he is?
He lives within his means and doesn't pretend to be richer than he is. Showing off and putting on a big show isn't his style at all. You won't have to worry about him racking up debts or living a fake lifestyle.
Is he too generous, too stingy, or just right?
He is open handed and kind by nature. He believes in sharing and helping others, whether it's time, kindness, or even a little extra money if someone needs it. His gentle heart makes him pay attention to people's feelings and needs.
Will he use money to try and control you?
He's open and honest about money, not secretive or controlling. If you ask about finances, he'll tell you the truth without hesitation or drama. He's not the type to use money to dominate or keep score in relationships.
Let's see how this guy is with sharing housework. Will he share housework or just make you do it?
He believes that housework should be shared, not just your responsibility. He's caring and fair minded, so he won't expect you to do everything by yourself. For him, teamwork and respect are more important than following old fashioned ideas about who does what.
Will he help you or just boss you around and tell you what to do?
He will genuinely help with chores and diapers, not just stand by and supervise. He believes in pulling his weight at home and doesn't see household work as only your responsibility. He's not the type to bark orders from the sofa or act like he's doing you a favor. He'll join in and do his part.
Now let's see about how this guy is during fights. In fights, does he try to understand your views or just win the fight?
He tries to understand your side rather than just argue to prove he's right. He values kindness and wants to keep things peaceful, so he listens carefully when you share your thoughts or feelings. You can expect honest conversations with him, not endless arguments or stubbornness.
Does he become aggressive when angry?
When he's angry, he stays respectful and doesn't say hurtful things or act aggressive. Even if he's disappointed or upset, he keeps his cool and doesn't lash out with harsh words or actions. You won't have to fear shouting, insults, or sudden tempers.
Does he have a bad temper?
No, he's not the kind of man who gets angry very quickly. He has a calm and steady way about him, and small problems or mistakes won't set him off. If he does get upset, it's rare, and he handles it quietly and with respect.
Will he say sorry and accept his mistakes?
He can say sorry and take responsibility when he makes a mistake. He is not the type to shift blame onto you or make excuses just to protect his ego. If he knows he has done something wrong, he will quietly admit it and do his best to make it right.
Next, let's talk about intimacy and physical chemistry. During intimacy, does he respect your boundaries? Does he get that no means no?
Yes, he will respect your boundaries and understands that no means no. He is gentle and kind, never the type to push you or ignore your feelings. For him, your comfort and trust are very important, and he wants you to feel safe and respected at all times.
If you are not in the mood for intimacy, will he react badly?
No, he is not the kind of man who takes it personally when you're not in the mood for intimacy. He cares deeply about your feelings and will understand if you need space or aren't ready. Instead of sulking or making you feel guilty, he'll accept your wishes with kindness.
Can you trust him not to shame you or share your private moments, maybe love letters, photos, or videos, even after a breakup or a bad fight?
Yes, you can trust him to handle private moments with great care. He is gentle and thoughtful, and he would never use anything personal to hurt or embarrass you later on. What you share with him stays between you two, safe and respected.
Is he loyal or is he likely to want to have affairs?
He is likely to be faithful and not easily distracted by other women. He values deep connections and takes relationships seriously, so his attention stays close to home rather than wandering around. He's not someone who chases excitement just for the sake of it or gets bored quickly.
Will he be jealous, suspicious, and try to control you?
No, he is not over possessive. He trusts you and doesn't have a habit of acting jealous, controlling, or always suspicious. If something does bother him, he will talk it out calmly rather than creating drama or trying to control you.
This guy says he is protective in a good way. Is he actually just being possessive?
No, his protective nature is not a sign of a controlling personality. He looks out for you out of genuine care and concern, not because he wants to control your choices or keep you under his thumb. With him, you'll feel cared for, not restricted or bossed around.
Now, on to the topic of kids and how this guy will be as a father. If you guys have kids, will he make you do most of the work?
He will see parenting as a team effort and not just leave all the work to you. He believes both parents should share the responsibilities and support each other in raising the children. He won't expect you to handle everything alone or act like helping is a favor.
Kids are very messy. Will he lose his temper with them?
When the kids mess up or get upset, he will stay calm and not lose his temper. He understands that children make mistakes and have bad days, so he responds with patience rather than anger. Instead of yelling or punishing harshly, he'll listen and try to help them understand what went wrong.
If you guys have kids, will he still support your career?
Yes, he will support your role as both a mother and your own person. He understands that being a good partner means respecting your dreams, strengths, and needs beyond just being a mom. He won't expect you to give up your personal goals or lose your identity in family life.
Will this man say one thing early on, maybe while dating, and then later after kids and marriage change his tune and try to make you give up your career?
No, he is not the kind of man who will support your career now but later ask you to quit after having a child. His respect for you runs deep and he wants you to grow and succeed in your own right, not just as a mother or wife. If you want to work, he will stand by your decision rather than pressure you to give up your job.
Next, let's see how this guy treats your parents. Will he be respectful with your parents?
He will treat your parents with real warmth, not just act polite on the surface. His kindness and respect go deeper than simple manners, so he will genuinely care about building a good relationship with your family. Your parents will feel welcomed and respected, not just tolerated. He will try to adjust to your family rather than expecting them to change for him.
What if your family creates stress or interferes a bit in your lives?
If your family creates stress or interferes, he will handle it calmly and not make things worse. He'll try to keep the peace and avoid unnecessary arguments, choosing kindness over conflict. Even if he feels uncomfortable or disagrees, he won't raise his voice or add tension to the situation.
Then let's analyze the role this guy's family will play in your life. Is this man modern with you, but a completely different person when other people, say his parents or bosses, are around?
No, he is not the kind of man who acts modern with you, but expects you to be a traditional supportive wife only in front of his relatives. He believes in being genuine and fair, so he won't put you in a position where you have to pretend or hide your true self to please others. With him, you can expect steady support both in private and in front of others.
If there is tension between you and his parents, will he support you?
If there's tension, he will support you rather than stay out of it or side with others. He values peace and cares about your feelings, so he won't leave you alone to handle tricky situations. He believes in standing together as a team, especially during tough times.
Say you have a conflict with his mother, what will this guy do?
He is not a mummy's boy in the sense that he blindly follows his mother or puts her feelings above yours all the time. While he cares about his family, he believes in fairness and wants to do what is right for everyone. With him, you won't feel left alone or second to his mother's wishes during important decisions.
Will he share all the private details of your relationship with his mother or sister?
No, he will not share every detail of your fights or private life with his mother or sister. He respects boundaries and understands that some things should stay just between the two of you. This respect for privacy helps keep trust strong in your relationship.
Now let's zoom out and put it all together.
So this is why this guy scores B+. He's a good guy. Being in a relationship with this man day in and day out feels calm, supportive, and quietly loving. He's not fiery or overly dramatic. He makes you feel safe, respected, and heard even during disagreements.